The Chairman Board of Directors University PLC has assured shareholders of increased profitability and dividend for the 2021-2022 financial year. He gave the assurance in Ibadan during the annual general meeting of the company while declaring 5 kobo dividend per share for the 2020-2021 financial year, which ended on March 31, 2021. According to him, the company has had a history of paying dividends immediately after the general meeting in the last 15 to 20 years, hence the commitment to keep it up despite the pandemic.
On the question of increasing profitability, this is hinged on so many factors, some of which, or many of which, are not within our control. You have the question of insecurity, you have the question of inflation, depreciation of the value of the naira, the pandemic. But if going by what we had last year and our results so far in the first quarter is anything to go by, we are hopeful that this year we will do better than last year, and necessarily payment of dividends or the amounts to be paid to shareholders as dividends will naturally increase or improve over what we have this year. It is trying its best. It's only that some of these challenges are overwhelming, and we sympathize with governments because some of these are not out of the doing of government, whether by commission or omission. Pandemic, for instance, is not what is within the control of government. As regards government economic policies, we sympathize with government, and we're only working within the constraints of what we have. Insecurity is a big issue, and if that were to be curtailed, we are sure that the business environment will improve substantially.
Similarly, Mr. Samuel Kolawole, the Managing Director of University Press Plc, appealed to the government to do more to create the necessary enabling environment for businesses to thrive.
The forex instability is a huge problem for bringing in inputs that are needed for us to be able to do the business the way we should do it. Infrastructural deficiencies are still there. The deficit is there all over. Whatever government is doing, they should do a lot more to make the business environment conducive. The issue of multiple taxations and uncertainty surrounding taxation issues, all those things have to be resolved so that those in businesses can concentrate on doing what they know how to do best. We don't need to carry all this burden on us. But we have already started working even before now. As you know, our financial year starts in April. And then if you look at our performance so far this year, we see that we have recovered from the challenges of the pandemic, and we are doing better than we did last year. So we are continuing to improve, and we hope we'll get better. We are not going to get there in one day. It's not an easy task to bounce back from the challenges we had in the course of the year. Like you know, our schools were the first to be closed when this pandemic hit the country, and it affected our customer base. But we are recovering from it, and in this current year, we are doing much better than we did last year.
In his remarks, one of the shareholders, Mr. Eric Akinjiro, commended the company for having the interests of shareholders at heart and called for better performance.
When you look at what is happening generally all over the world, the university press is not immune from what is happening. We still need to commend the effort of the board, the management, and the staff. The 5 kobo we are getting, though is too small, but that one is coming out of the passion and the commitment of both the board, management, and the staff, because the result is not too good. We commend them and we want them to do more and to look at ways of making it more dynamic, so that coming next year or another time, we can be having a better result to talk about. One of the things that affected them is the government curriculum. That one led to so much obsolete inventory. And not only that, when you look at our attitude towards book reading in Africa, it's not too good. But they are still trying to make sure that they are available and they are performing.